guys, I am back, and I technically have made, well, I reworked, this girl, and I added basically a team moveset. Both are strong. Nah, I'm just gonna let you guys read this. Basically, if both players for that moveset had good coordination, like an actual tactic in mind, you can't exactly beat them unless you have like multiple people using my movesets. Also, yeah, this guy is basically the same for a while. Gravitational Swordswoman. As you can see, I reworked it. Gravitational Pulse, I changed it a little bit by adding whirlwind drop to the end. And it has a M1 variant now. Which, if you remember my last video, this part is just W dash and run. Or hit and run, whatever it was called. Give me a dummy. I forgot I had this playing in the backgrounds. Fourfold Fury, I changed it a little bit. Winding Strikes. The damage for this one's nerfed because of the whole, hey, I'm gonna slam you down with Sky Snatcher. Because that does a bit too much damage. Yeah, it does a bit too much damage. So, instead, this is how much damage it do. And now we have Gravity Combo. Oh. That's pretty good, actually. And then this is the air variant. Shit, I feel like that's or you could use it after uppercut. They might go into random directions. And it has an actual ultimate. This one doesn't have really any ER special, it's just an ultimate. But its passive is the more people you kill in a time limit. So like, let's say the more people you kill in about 30 seconds using like AoE moves, basically, so you know how tastumaki has like their whole blocking gimmick? The more people you kill with AoE moves, the more moves you can actually block. It's like, hey, I block, I get hit, they get bounced back, I killed someone beforehand, again, but instead they get pushed back a bit farther and they receive an effect that would basically make them do less damage to you, but you're doing more damage to them. That's what I had in mind. Now, Spy Beatdown. This is Beatdown. You got Gravity Manipulation. I forgot which songs were in this one. Hold on. Get that out of here. I'm just gonna look for a random song. One that hopefully is not copyrighted. Because copyrights... No, let's listen to this one. Okay. Yeah, you have a slight amount of time to go behind the thing, like if you use your evasive, like that. But these are dummies. And most people, I know what most people tend to do, what I found out. Whenever you do this, they tend to evasive, from what I found out. Like, after you're done using quick slices, they tend to evasive if they're ragdoll still. So, yeah, you kind of waste your evasive. Cosmic Desolation. This is based off the scattering, whatever it was from the original thing. Except instead of the tornado, it's just a cosmic strike. Also, only this will be death. Like, only the scatter, and the golden strike can be done. But, that's mainly to deal with Saitama mains. They're the type of people that show up whenever you get a streak. Did he just do a backflip? Okay, this one is called Gravitational Disruption. And as it goes by the Jester. Nice. And, I might show this guy after I show off these two. Yeah, while I reworked that one, I decided to do, hey, since there's like way too many ways to counteract tumors, why not make a moveset for them? So that they can actually, you know, have a chance of surviving my movesets. Because most of the moves for Gravitational Swordswoman and Deadly Sorcerer Hunter, they're to basically counteract Also, I might go back downstairs and get some, oh, I forgot I had those. I might get some tea. I really like tea. Now I'm gonna show this guy first. Yeah, this one's for, starting combos or anything. This one's just for punishing evasives or helping continue combos. This one would start a combo with this. Yeah, to do so, the person who's using this would have to be either here or here. Like this. Wait, Jason Voorhees? Or I just heard that. What the hell? Alright then. What about this one? That one actually starts off pretty good. Alright, the second move for this guy and her. Now I'm just gonna roll with it. I don't know. So this guy has this. Yeah, you can. It's optional to use this. But most of the time you're gonna be landing into a mission combo. And for her, this would be to continue combos. I had not realized that was industrial proc. Nice. This would be also to continue combos. I guess, or maybe to quick end them. Depends on how you use it. This is to punish evasives. Mainly because of this. Damage. Or it's to end combos. There's something. I see. Dingus, Longus. One more. Yeah, by the way, the finisher stays the same, except there's literally no dragon. I feel like TSB, if they ever update again, they should make an option when they're using build mode to show like any special effects, like where Siru is like glass, purple shit. I don't know. It's. I guess it's just to make it go around. Yeah, they should make that option. So they should. What? Yeah, they should really make him. It's optional to see any effect, such as Garu's moves. I find it annoying that there's always like the one, like the blue effect. Not everything he does in the anime is blue. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this one. Yeah, this one's mainly for a lot of routes. And also, if you miss this, it'll just do this. Like automatic. Also, wanna know one thing they should really update? 3 characters in the game. 3. Saitama, Genos, and Brurodema, which is Melbat. They should update them. Either remove some moves, give them some moves that they've done in the anime, instead of just basing it off of moves they weren't able to land, aka Metal Bat. I mean, you're telling me most of the moves that they inspired from him were from his fight against Garu? Like, seriously? Like this. You're telling me that something he missed in the anime is in the game and actually like that too. And this in the anime, manga as well. Also, instead of the down slam end ones, you wanna know what I do? Make it so that it's a similar effect like good woodcut. Very good. That. Because that just makes more sense. Or if you're doing a down slam, it shouldn't be this, it should just be this. That. And an uppercut would just send them a bit away. How normal and normal. What the fuck? Why do I have a chance from Forsaken as a friend? Ew. I don't like Forsaken that much anymore. Oh, I forgot, melee version of Cosmic Desolation. Cosmic Desolation. This one is also based off dash and run, mainly because of that, which, hey, tends to not work, but, and since it's the ultimate version, it will not have any drawbacks. Really. Bring your ass. So they should really fix the animations. There's some animations that if you use, like, outside of actually using the character or not placing them in the skill builder, no, not build mode. Oh, I forgot. Damn, they got some flying. Or sliding, I guess. Well, anyways, that's all for now. I'm probably gonna make a moveset over here. Maybe. Something in the corners. Right now I have 2 filled out, which is using the Machine of Hatred over there, and then the Sorcerer Hunter there. But we gotta do here and here. Also, what I mean by Deadly Sorcerer Hunter, you know how there's sorcerer moves in the game? Dojo? This guy, you know, with the whole, hey, I'm just gonna do this to you and you can't do shit about it. Basically, even if they had Affinity on, like, let's say, hey, you can't move no more. Yeah, they can move through it, and if anything, they get a bit faster. And they can actually survive some of the moves. They can survive this. They'd be left at half. They would survive this, but they'd half and a quarter of their health would be gone. And hey, guess what? They have a chance to parry both of these moves. Yeah, they have a chance to parry them. And by parry, I don't mean counter. Because this game really, really likes counters. What I mean is basically you just send it back at whoever. Or you can choose to redirect it. And they would be able to survive this. Just they'd have to like dodge first. They'd have to dash first. And they automatically have like, these type of dashes. So if they do this when the Gojo user decides, hey, I'm gonna use a trap, aka Lapis Blue. If they dash beforehand, they don't get caught in it. And if they do dash, they'll do a bunch of dashes around the dojo, and then just basically do what Toji did to Gojo with the inverted sphere of heaven. Also, why we even have the imaginary technique purple. Yeah. Also, with this part of them, actually, it's gonna be like a surprise if I reach like 50 subscribers. So if I do reach 50 subscribers, which is not really much compared to other YouTubers, if I reach that many, I will upload a video showcasing that guy. It will basically be a bear Toji. Or if spin. Be gone. Also, I don't get why most games just decide to add a random character from a different anime or game. I don't get why they tend to do that. I mean, you got this. This is literally just Gojo. So you couldn't add a better move where you can actually land it instead of having this. But that's the only way you can land it, dude. Unless you do this. Plus, I don't even think there's any finishers for it. The only good thing about this is the black flash. That's it. So they should make it when you do the actual, like, down slam finisher, there's another black flash. Like, I understand, it's a private server moveset. It's only in private servers. I understand that, but that you couldn't work on it a bit more? Maybe make it that if you miss this, you can make it come back around and you do black flash. We have that in JGS. Maybe make it so you can do a hollow new. We have that in JGS and many other games that have Gojo. Do we have it in TSB? No. Do we have it so that we can do an air variant of a race, aka purple? No. Can we do it like this? Can we do it like this? No. No, Mike, we cannot. Is there an ultimate for it? No! Is there an actual base moveset for it? No! Also, I must say, this looks stupid, especially if you miss. You're telling me that doesn't even kill them? It just... The only way that you'd actually kill someone with this moveset is if you have Infinity on. Then you have 1, 2, and 3 moves that instantly kill or slowly kills them. Okay, this one slowly kills them once, and then once it goes bye-bye, it kills them entirely. That doesn't make sense. He never did that. Also, I don't think the devs understand that, hey, maybe don't add random characters to your game. Maybe just follow along the line of what it's based off from. Like, hey, this is based off One Punch Man. Add One Punch Man characters. Where's the zombie guy? Yeah, where's him? Where's he? Or that guy, or whoever his name is. Where's Now, if they actually do update this game and they add a new character besides Tech Prodigy, it's probably gonna be like a random monster that they face. If they're gonna be like anything like JJS, it's gonna be probably some like random monster from like season 1, like the giant lobster guy, crab guy, whatever he is, he's by the lobster. Also, please, I swear to God, add more finishers. We need more finishers, Mike. I like what you did with Sonic, Deadly Ninja. I like what you did there. I like the fact that now he has finishers like this. Throw and kick. I like that you gave him finishers. I like that you did that, but what about scatter? That's mediocre. What about both this and this? That's also mediocre. Also, are we seriously forgetting the old add finishers to it? Damn it. See, I like that that does damage. One thing I don't exactly like. Where's one thing I don't exactly like. Where's the finishers for this? There should be a finisher. Where's the finisher for straight on? There should be a finisher. What about Carnage? Actually, no, that one can stay the same. I don't care about it. What about Punch or Flash Strike? That is hard to say sometimes. Yeah, what about this? Huh? Yeah, what about it? What about it? What about this one? It should have a finisher. Many other games have finishers for characters people don't exactly like. Yeah, because people don't exactly like this guy. I like what they did with this guy, Genos, adding 3 finishers for his base. But what about the ultimate finishers? Is there an ultimate for him that has finishers? No, not really. There should be a finisher for both parts, where you kick them away and you're already above them and slam down onto them. Or the miss variant. There should be a finisher for that, instead of just smoking them. What about finishing for this? Actually, no, that's just... Both 3 and 4 make sense. This one, what about finisher for this? Where's the finishers? What about Russian Martial Arts has a bunch of finishers, but it's... I just realized something. Most characters in this game don't exactly have finishers for their own. I just realized that. They just either send them flying, kill them instantly, or just does random bullshit. When will we get finishers for these guys? I'm serious, they need finishers. Instead of me making my own. We're having to use what they already have in and adding new stuff. So you wanna know one character I think they should make a bit better? Tastumaki and Base Hero Hunter. As that, he's done that in like series, like season 1. Most of the moves you're showing, he's done in season 1. Which is kind of boring. Kind of like the JJS situation with Fuji. He's been doing moves that he's had since forever, basically. Hey. Fine. Okay. Bye. But Genos, at least add a finisher for... If this doesn't work, this breaks my camera. This is probably just... This breaks my camera entirely. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you can see me right there. Slightly see me, but then, uh-oh, you can't see me. See, I'm over there. Yeah, I'm right here. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure why this happens. I'm pretty sure this also happens with, you. Can I please see what I want to see instead of... Stop spawning me over here, please. Okay. Okay, there's no finishers for this guy besides this. This, which breaks my camera. That breaks my camera. So that's why I stopped there. This breaks my camera, and I stopped doing it. Like, that breaks my camera slightly. That looks like I'm taller than all of them, which, no, we're all the same size. Yeah, they should really fix that. That's one thing JJS is really good at, not having the type of thing that'll break your camera. Also, where's the finisher for this? Where's the finisher for this? What about this? And also this. I like that. Also, what about this? What about his move right here? Guess what happened to it? It looks good. Good animation. Whoa, the cutscene doesn't play. Guess what happens? Screen is broken. Wow. Is that even a surprise anymore? Not really. Not exactly. Let me guess, when you try to use a move from this guy, Nick Prodigy, aka Child Emperor, whenever you try to use a move from him, you activate the finisher. Let me guess, your camera breaks? I'm just happy martial artists. His moveset is fine. When it comes to not breaking your camera, other movesets, hey, we're gonna break your camera. Such as you. Anyone know what old moveset that just doesn't work whenever I try to do it? This guy. Let me show you by placing down. Let me just. Okay. Let me just place you down. Configure. I sure what happens. Wonder what happens if I find which one doesn't work. This one. Shouldn't I be moving? I feel like I should be moving. After I kick this up in there, I should be moving like a dang Ultra Kill boss. And then a bit of a running, and then just basically a better grand slam. A grander slam. Which is stupid. Literally, one of the games that used to be a slop game, a battleground slop game, has a better meld. I don't know the name of it, but it has a better meld. Something better than this. That doesn't even... Hold on a second. Let me check something. That actually doesn't play. Like really, that doesn't actually play? What the fuck? That is stupid. That's stupid as hell. Yeah, but if they're looking to make a new update, please make it so that the moves actually work. Don't break your camera. That's one of the problems I have with this game. Yes. I mean, for one, its skill builder is much better. You can actually add velocity and visual effects and sound effects. In this game, pretty sure the skill builder just doesn't add sound effects, doesn't add visual effects. It's just a much worse version of what we already have in games. To climb this wall. Yeah, because I know there's an invisible wall and the entire world is running into it. What? I just die. Whatever. Bye. Also, before I go, I would save my stuff if I did any changes. Figure up to here, down to there. That is a very big rectangle. Yes. Alright, bye.